Hey, what's going on, champs? It's Mario here. Today I'm gonna teach you 3 simple steps how to close a sales deal with just one phone call. Let's go. So, before we get started, smash that subscribe button so I can help you with other things. Also, if you watch this video till the end, I will share with you the most powerful weapon in sales that will give you an unfair advantage in the market. So, most people really overcomplicate things and are confused about selling and closing. So, let's simplify it. You have your prospect, potential client, in a frustrated situation. He may be, in painful situation. He's confused. He has lots of questions, and you want to take him or her to the possible desired outcome. Okay, and you want to doing it by selling the future. The master salesmen do not sell things, they sell futures. And you want to position yourself in the middle as a vehicle of someone capable of taking them from current frustrating situation to the desired outcome. Okay, so this is the place where you want to be, and that's it, as simple as that. All right, so let's start with steps. The number one step is you have to take a lead in the conversation. Okay? Also, when you are jumping in the conversation on the sales call, you want to have your sales script prepared. If Jordan Belfort, one of the best salespeople out there, needs sales script, then you and I need one as well. And when you jump on the conversation, you want to ask how the person is doing, and then you want to take a lead, become the alpha of the conversation. There is always alpha and beta in every conversation. If you cannot take a lead from the beginning, you can end the call because you will never close it. Okay, so how to do this? You engage for a couple seconds, for 30 seconds, prospect in conversation, and then you ask if he or she is ready to start with the call. And when she or he say yes, then you will say, all right, the way this call will go is I will ask you a couple of questions and about your business or about your health or whatever you are selling, and that's how you take the lead. Okay, you are asking questions and they respond. It doesn't go like most people do it. Here is my service and here is the price. Here are the benefits. It doesn't work that way. You ask the questions, okay? And you listen. That's super important. And when you take the lead of the conversation, you start asking questions, okay? Accordingly to your sales script. You cannot sell without sales script because you will seem confused on the sales call. And when you are confused, when you don't come out as a confident person, people will not buy because they will not trust you that you can deliver this awesome result that you're talking about for them. Okay, so taking the lead, super important in the beginning, and then just listen, show empathy that you care about that person when you ask those questions. Okay, then the second step is intensify pain and sell future. Okay, so in the first part of the sales call, you want to intensify pain points so your prospect can realize how bad his or her situation is currently. And when you do this, then you move to the second part, which is talking about the possible future that your prospect can have if he or she decides to sign up for your service. Okay, you will ask questions like, okay, so John, if you could make a couple thousand, if you could make $5,000 more per month, what would that do for your life? How would your life change? Could you more travel? Could you spend more time with your kids? Or Anna, if you could lose 30 kilograms in the next 8 weeks, what would that do for your health? What would that do for your life? Could you go out more? Would you feel more confident? And you want to picture this image of a possible awesome future to your prospect head, so he will be really excited and about the possibility that it's really possible for him or her. And let me repeat the sentence from the beginning. The master salesmen do not sell things, they sell futures. You can write this down. It's vital, it's super important. All right, the third step: close a deal. Okay, selling and closing they are not the same arts, they are different. There are people out there, telling you, spending 3 hours with you, and then they don't sell you anything. Like they will say, how did the sales? I will ask people literally, like, how did the sales call go? Oh, prospect really liked me, they were really excited. And when I ask, did you close them? They will say no. So you didn't do anything for that prospect. Unless you close them and deliver them awesome results, then you've done nothing, literally. So close a deal. How to do this? You will go through the steps: intensify pain, sell the future, and picture the future in the prospect's head and imagination. And then you will basically ask questions like, so John or Bob, what's stopping you from achieving these results on your own? Whatever service that you may provide. After you will present the possible future of results that your prospect can achieve, you will ask, what's stopping you from achieving that on your own? And when the prospect will say, oh, I don't have the knowledge, I can't do it on my own, or the sentences like that, then you will say that you can help with that. And you will kindly ask if your prospect would be interested in hearing more about what you do, about your service. And when the prospect says that he's interested or she's interested, then you should have it written in your script and present your service. When you will be presenting it, it should sound powerful, okay? Like, because you have to come out as a confident person in your service that you are capable of delivering awesome result. And then you basically don't want to mention price, like, ever, unless your prospect asks about it, okay? So when the prospect asks, only then you mention the price. Never before, because you'll screw it up. And so basically, how to do this: you will describe your service, and your prospect will have a couple more questions about it. So you will answer those questions, and at the end, the prospect may ask, so how can we move forward? Okay, how can we take the next step? And then that's the right time, or directly ask you about the price, and only then you can mention the price. Now, the critical thing is to close the deal on the sales call, right on the call, and take the money immediately. Because otherwise people will create a bunch of excuses, and they will back off, and you will never get money. And because deal is closed only when the money transactions, when there is a money transaction, okay? When the prospect will send you the money. So you basically want to create a discount, like 50% discount, if the prospect will take action right away. and it's a great deal. Everyone likes deals, and so if you can write it on your sales script and present it in such a way. Like my service usually costs $4,000, but I have something called incentive-based pricing. If you take action with me right now on the call, I will take you 50% off, and you can have it just for 2K. As simple as that. And if prospects say yes, you send the invoice, take the money, and you can start working with your prospect. And this is the way to do it, okay? Because otherwise, you will lose so many deals that it's unbelievable. Whew. This is really exciting topic, so I'm really excited about sharing this with you. So yeah, I thank you for that you stay till the end. And so these are 3 steps basically. And so don't overcomplicate things. Take payment on the phone call, and if you can follow these simple steps, trust me, you can close many deals. And because you stayed with me till the end, here is the most powerful weapon. Are you ready for that? It's silence. Let me repeat that. Silence. Whoever speaks first loses. I can't tell you how silence is important. All the time, throughout the whole sales call. You ask question and then you listen. You shut up, you don't say anything. Also, when you mention the price, when you talk about your incentive-based pricing and how much your service costs, you shut up and don't say anything unless your prospect, because that's its turn, your prospect is on the turn, and even if the silence lasts for a minute, 2 minutes or longer, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable it feels. You cannot talk or you will lose, okay? And it will also be uncomfortable for your prospect, but then she or he will say something, okay? And he or she may have a couple objections that you can answer. You can prepare them on the script. The more sales call you will do, the more objections you will be able to cover and become really skilled at this. So just shut up and okay. Ability to become silent will be the super powerful weapon for you if you can use it properly. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions about, if you need to help with qualifying the prospect or something was unclear, just leave them below the video. I will get back to you because I want you to succeed, okay?